Hey you guys, it is Sarah with Redbird Vintage, and this is the $5 to $15 sale. Some of the stuff you will have seen before, some of it is new. I know if you are part of our email list, I said that I was going to have $15 like craft and like holiday boxes available. I didn't get around to making the craft boxes. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow, but I have to make the video today because I won't have time to make it again. And for the holiday boxes, I had way too many people request Christmas items this month, and I've kind of run out a little bit. Now I do have a huge shopping trip all weekend, so I'll probably have more Christmas items, and I am going to be putting out pre-orders for the holiday box, which is just, again, it's just a box of vintage holiday items. And I'm gonna be putting that up on the site as well. So if you want to pre-order one so that I kind of know how much interest is there, so I don't bring in a ton more Christmas after just getting rid of a lot. So those are the two things that are not going to be in it. We have clothing. I do have a couple purses. I have some hats. I have some jewelry. So I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. This is a first come first serve situation. So this is being posted at noon Eastern time on Sunday, and I will you know, depending on how long the video is, about half an hour after the video is supposed to end, is when I start going through the emails, and I go through it from the first one sent, and I start sending invoices. I am hoping to get all of this shipped by Monday, but obviously if you're seeing this after Monday, you know, you can still reach out and see if something is available. To get an item, what you'll do is you'll screenshot the item, and then you will email it to info@redbirdvintagebox.com with your full name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email for invoicing. If you don't have PayPal, just say, I don't have PayPal, and I will create you a listing on our website. So, unless I state that it's damaged, assume that everything is in very good to excellent vintage condition. But obviously all items are old, they've been used, they have had previous life, and you know, I always say, like, you should expect like a spot or something, just because sometimes it's hard to see everything and people can get really upset if something has even the tiniest spot on it. So this first item was actually up for request and nobody requested it. So we are starting with the $5 items. So this is a little vest. It is a max 34 bust. It is missing a button. So $5, it is missing a button, max 34 bust, and there is no give to that. So the next one is a pink top. This is knit, it is lightweight, max 40 for the bust. Again, this is a $5 item. It does have a zipper in the back. And if y'all see something that you love, screenshot it, send it. This is a max like 44 bust for this sweater vest. You can send multiple emails because like if you liked the first item and you took a screenshot, but you waited until the end of the video, there might be, you know, 4 or 5 more people who send that item. This is a max 36 bust. This is a dead stock item. So the tags are still on. It's technically like laid flat, it's 40, but there's obviously some give. And I know, so this is a dead stock item too. It does still have like the tag on it from when it was in the sale. I know some of these, the zippers were a little gummy. This one seems fine. It's a little hot pink turtleneck, and beautiful, beautiful. This one is going to be about a 38 laid flat, but could go up to like 42. And this has a zipper down the back as well. This is a cute little cardigan. We got so many of these when we bought out the antique store. This is a 36 bust. And I do have a couple different sizes of this, so if you love this, but you're larger than a 36 bust, 36 is going to be the smallest. But if you're larger, then I do have a couple others. This one's gonna be like a 44. A little 80s, 90s situation. This one's going to be probably about a 38. And again, with the sweaters, you know, there's so much give. So it just depends on how you like to wear your items. And again, these are still $5 items. This is gonna be like a 40-inch bust, could go up a little bit more. This is like, it's like metallic gold thread in it. This is a 40 bust. I know the background isn't great. We have 2 people staying, you know, one of the rooms in this house is a guest room. It's supposed to be a guest room. And I just have been too busy to do anything with it. This is a 40, but it could go lower because it should probably be a little bit slasher. It's like 38. But I still don't have, like, one of the things was like, oh, I'm gonna have a really good place to film. I'm gonna set that up. And I just have not been able to get it together enough. This is a 38. And it is a zipper down the back. I haven't been able to get it together enough to really decorate this house. I'll get there. It's just, I never thought it would take me this long once we got in here. This is a 40 bust. Again, still $5 items, and this is dead stock. The bathroom's gonna be adorable. I have really cute wallpaper on half of the wall. So this is a 30-inch waist and like a 36-inch hip. This is like brown velvet button-down skirt. I love this one. We've just had it forever, and the waist is teeny tiny. It's a 24-inch waist. 24-inch waist with an open hip. Again, this is a $5 item. This one is a 26-inch waist with an open hip. This one is a 24-inch waist with a 36-inch hip. And I know I did have some of you email about the Loreens, and a couple of you I was able to accommodate, a couple I wasn't. You know, I don't have a good answer as to when that will come back full time. This is a 24-inch waist and a 36-inch hip max, but it could be lower for the hip. This is more of like a juniors type skirt. Things just seem to be getting busier and busier with just family and life. This is a 28-inch waist with a 38-inch hip. It could be stretched to 40 if you wear your stuff really tight. So anyways, I haven't had the time to shop, and I feel like every month I'm like, I'm gonna make the time to shop this month. It's gonna happen, and it's the thing that gets put on the back burner. 26 waist and 36 hip. And so I know I still have my few Loreens who, you know, are still subscribed. And those are the ones that I have the time to shop for. And, but again, hopefully, you know, things will calm down and start up again. So this is laid flat, about a 29-inch waist, but it can go, I mean, it could go all the way up to like a 36. And then it is 40 waist. Again, those are $5 item. Now we've got some lingerie, and these are still on $5. This is a 40-inch bust. This is going to be, I'm sure this is, it's like a 32. Let me actually get the waist and hip on this one too. The waist is going to be a 28 and the hip is going to be a 32. So 32, 28, 32, white slip is a little bit stiffer material. Is going to be a 36 and 36. So this is a long, very silky pink slip. You can see the lace detail. This on the back. And this one is a 34. Bust and about a 36 hip. Little black slip. This is a cute little night shirt, nightgown overlay, and this can go up to like a 40. I was really excited to put together Christmas boxes, and I had posted the brooches, and there were just like, 15 girls who were like, no, I want like an all Christmas box, an all Christmas box. I was like, okay. So this is gonna be about a 44 bust. And so it took, like, I still have some Christmas stuff, but it really, it took, it took like the best things. It took all the stuff that I liked the most. And so I'm really excited that it's an annual, it's 3 times a year actually. So this is like a 40-inch bust. Flea market that I'm going to tomorrow and Sunday. I'm going tomorrow just to kind of scout out the best stuff, and then I'm going Sunday to try to pick up even better deals. And they always have so much really fun Christmas stuff. So I am excited to go there. This is a 38-inch bust and pretty open for the hip. And this is really just like a dress, but like a lounge dress situation. Okay, this one is like a 32. There is elastic in the back. So it can obviously be stretched out. There's a little pocket. It's almost like like a little, like when you get out of the shower, pop that on. And these are cutesy pajamas. And it can go up to a 42, but you can also go much smaller. And then the bloomers that it comes with are small, because it's supposed to be like wearing like a baby doll type situation. So flat, the bloomers are like a 22. They can go up to comfortably probably like a 36 with the elastic. And then I'd say probably 36 for hip too. But they're small. Like, I mean, it's small. It's a small little set. Okay, last nightgown is like a 36 bust and pretty open, and there is like a tiny little tear on the seam there. It's like a seafoam green nightgown. It's long, it's silky. You can see right there kind of where it came out. The $10 items. So this is damaged. It is a damaged dress, but it is amazing still. So it is 36, 26 flat, but stretched out it can go up to 38. and the hip is pretty open, up to like over 50. Everything is intact on, or not intact, everything is able to be intact on this absolutely beautiful dress. But if you look, you can, I mean, you can kind of see like, you know, like that needs to be kind of cut up. This probably needs to be sewn back on. On the bottom, this part is coming off. So that's coming off, so that needs to be re-sewn. And there, I believe, were a couple areas that just there, you know, it's pretty basic stuff that has to be done. I just haven't had the time to do it, or the want. So that is $10. This one is missing a button. It is a 36 bust. It is so soft, pockets. It is missing one of the buttons right here. Really fun little lounge dress. This is a peachy color. Like 38 for the bust, and up to like a 44 for the hip. Super lightweight, great for summer, even though we are far from summer. It's cold enough in Florida today that I was wearing a jacket, and I'm wearing boots. So that's always fun though with Florida. And plus we're decorating for Christmas. The next couple nights we're decorating for Christmas. So this is like a 42 bust, and up to a 48 hip. And I know it's early, but I think I mentioned in my video last time that I had to put everything in a storage unit last year, and I don't want to pay for the storage unit for December because we have a little garage now with this house. And so I'm trying to get everything out, but I don't want it just like sitting in my house. I certainly don't want to put it into our garage and then take it out of the garage. So when I'm bringing it, I'm just putting it out. So this is 36 bust and just open. Everywhere else it's got pockets. It's beautiful. I love this color. It is a $10 item. And what I should have said in the beginning is that there is a flat shipping fee of $10, no matter how much you buy, for US shipping, and for international we'll have to get an actual quote for you. This one has some damage. It is 36 bust, 28 waist, and it can go up to 34, and a pretty open hip. The elastic in these arms, in the wrists, it's shot. Now that sometimes doesn't matter for people. Back here, it needs to be fixed up, you can see. But it is beautiful. It is a gorgeous color. $10 item. And this one as well has some damage in the armpit here. It needs to be sewn up. I'll show it closer. I think it's both armpits that need to be sewn up. And this is up to a 38 bust, 34 waist, 44 hip. So you can kind of see the arm right there, and right, in there. $10 if you've got sewing skills, it's a steal. This one I feel like is better for a shorter torso. It's gonna be like a 32, 34, and I know that, I think I have it tied, but like a 26, 27 inch waist, and then pretty open. This one is one of my favorites. I just, again, haven't had the time to fix things. What was on here that needed to be fixed? There's definitely something. But I'll show you the whole dress. It's gonna be like seams. Like a seam is, like right here, I feel like this thread is loose. I think it's this side. Here we go. So you can see like right there. So the thread is loose on the side. And so that would need to be fixed. This little pink number is up to a 40 bust, 26 waist flat, up to a 36 waist. Comes with the belt, but the belt is a little bit discolored. So really flowy, really pretty. $10 item. So this one is a 32-24 open. It's a little bit thicker material. This one is a 34, like a 30-32 waist. There's a little bit of give. And 38 max for the hip. Gorgeous red color. This one needs to be rehemmed. 32 bust, 24-inch waist, max 32 hip. The bottom of it needs to be rehemmed. I'll show you that. There's also like some tears in the lining, and then for the bottom you can just, it's kind of hard, so you can see that it's kind of like bubbly. It looks like it was probably redone, but it wasn't redone very well, so it needs help. This one, the little beads are, so this is a 30, it's really small, 30, 23, and then like up to like a 36. So this dress is really beautiful and really old, and it's hard because I know that somebody out there can probably do something with it. You know, like these are all fine, but like you can see, you know, these have kind of like lost the pearlized color, and that's happens throughout, but you can see, I don't know if you can really see all, it's gorgeous. It's still gorgeous, and it is a $10 item. Okay, 36, laid flat, this is 24, and it can go up to 36, and the hip is about like 40, possibly 41. Leslie Faye dress. Every time I see, we've had this one for a long time, and it just always reminds me of like an Alice in Wonderland Queen of Hearts type situation, and there's only one upside down heart on it. So it can go up to like a 42 bust, 32 flat waist, can go up to a 40, and then it's open for the hip. There's up close of the pattern. And if y'all have any questions about, you know, items, I'll be around my computer on Sunday when this posts. This is a 32, like 26, and then open. Can go, there's elastic, so there is some give on that waist. This is a modern dress. So we've had these are the last of the knit tops, the knit bodysuit, sorry. So this is like 36. You know, I think they're all, except for that one. I mean, like I would say like this one is probably like a medium large, like modern medium. There's so much give all over that honestly, I mean, as long as you're pretty toned, then I think most sizes will fit with this. The problem will be, you know, if you're like me and you need some shapewear, it'll show a lot. And so this will be like a small medium. And then the next one will be an extra small. These are bodysuits. These are $10 items. These are like sweater material. This one is knit. And this one also just seems to have a higher inseam. Like this one's gonna be like an extra small. This is like 32 max for the vest. It's very small. And it's navy blue, if that's not showing through. Okay. I have another nightgown that is going to be a $10 nightgown. And this one is up to a 40-inch bust. It's really, really beautiful. Great lace detail. We're still on $10, okay? So this is a $10 wool skirt. It is a 30-inch waist with like a 40-inch hip. It is cream. It is beautiful. It is by Pendleton. So a little Pendleton wool skirt. This one is 26-inch waist and a 36-inch hip. And this is one of the dead stock items. It is navy. It might look a little bit black, but it is definitely navy. And that was from the buyer. Also, this will have the tag, which is fun. These are shorts that we have had forever, and we have never been able to find anybody for them. This is a 32-inch waist and a 46-inch hip. There is elastic on the back, like on the sides, so there is some wiggle room. This is another little Christmas skirt that we haven't been able to get rid of because the waist is so small. So laid flat, the waist is like 20 inches. It's elastic and it can stretch. I mean, like it can stretch like tightly up to a 36. And it is a 46-inch hip. And this is like a velvet material mixed with what feels like kind of taffeta. It's a maxi skirt. It's so fun. It's just so fun. I wish I could find it a home. It's another maxi skirt. The waist is going to be a 32 and it's open for the hip. I believe it has pockets. It does. This is the material up close. Cute little red skirt just in time for the holidays. 26-inch waist. It could probably go up to a 28-inch waist because there's a little bit of elastic on the back. It has belt loops. Max 40 hip. $26-inch waist, 36, 37 hip, gray wool skirt. And again, we are still on $10 items. This is a black skirt, 26-inch waist, max 38 hip. That's max, like if you like your stuff super tight. And this is a Northeast of Dallas. I have a feeling this is probably part of a suit, but maybe the suit jacket was damaged. So that's a dead stock item as well, $10. 30-inch waist, max, I would say probably at a 40 hip. Beautiful wool skirt. This one is Pendleton as well. Bright red. Okay, plaid skirt, 24-inch waist, and I would say a 34 hip max just for it to be able to lay correctly. So in the front, you can see it's flat, and in the back, it's got pleats. And another plaid skirt. This one is a 32-inch hip, 32-inch waist, open hip, and there is some give because there is a little bit of elastic on the sides. This is a lightweight gray and blue striped skirt, 30-inch waist with a max 40 hip. It's kind of almost hard to see. Okay, so we're going to start on $15 items, and then we'll bring it back down to 5 in just a little bit. So, okay, I just took this measurement and I already forgot it. Okay, so this one is going to be about a 40-inch bust, and then it's up to a 52 for all the way down. Absolutely beautiful. The brand is Helena, is made in Hawaii. So a $15 item. Absolutely beautiful. And we have this pink formal dress. I don't think this is tagged. And this one is a 36 bust, 32 max waist, and it is lined It also has this stain on it that I just noticed. I'm gonna try to get that out, but if I don't get it out, I will let you know, and if you want it, you can decide if you want to launder it. So this one is going to be a max like 36. Like 36. 36-inch bust. Whew. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. It's irritating. This is what happens when my racks aren't high enough. Okay, so it's beautiful. You can see the beaded waist. I mean, it's gorgeous. And I'm confident that that will come out, but I will take a stain stick to it and confirm if anybody wants to buy it. So this one is like a 34 bust. Bust, 34 waist, and then like about a 38 hip. So it's a smaller item. It is beautiful though. It is also for somebody just more petite. You know, I mean, I am 5X. I have on a little bit of heels, but like it's, you know, like it's small, it's little, but beautiful. Okay, let's get on with the skirts. $15 skirts. A little rodeo skirt with a 25-inch waist and open hip. Absolutely beautiful. $15 item. I love this skirt. Most of these skirts that I'm having to get rid of have like 24, it's a 25-inch waist, totally open hip. It does have little belt loops. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I wish that I had the, I don't know what the word would be, the want, but to list things online. This is a 25-inch waist, open, but I just don't, I hate it. I hate taking pictures of clothing. I feel like it just takes forever. So 26-inch waist and like 30, it's like 36 max for the hip, but this is a leather skirt. I think it is, hold on, special leather cleaner only. So I'm pretty sure that it's real leather. It's really cool. It's a great skirt. Yeah, I envy the shops that I see and even just like the Instagram posts where they take the most beautiful pictures of the clothing. 26-inch waist, 38 to like max 40 for the hip. This is like a burgundy velvet. I mean, I even went as far when I was putting stuff in the Redbird shop when we first started. So I was like, well, we'll sell some dresses too, and people can still request them. And I went as far as to pay a professional photographer to take photos of the stuff. And I still was like, I didn't like what she did. 24-inch waist, 34, 35 hip, $15 skirts. And then it just got to, it was more fun to do the surprises, and we did how the request videos started due to my hatred of having to take photos of the clothing. So that's how the clothing request videos started, because it used to just be that you could only request the items that were in the shop. 30-inch waist, 40-inch hip, and then the request videos just made things so much easier. This is a 27-inch waist and up to a 40-inch hip, but I would go a little lower. This is a 29-inch waist and probably about a 40-inch hip. And it's just like I think you can see that it's pleated there. Super cute. This is a 24-inch waist. I mean, if you have a 24-inch waist and you are looking for skirts, then this is the place to be, for real. Super fun. That kind of has a Southwest look to it. Okay. So this is also from the dead stock buyout, and this can be like up to about a 36-inch bust, and the waist on it is like a 26, but there's elastic, so there's obviously a lot of give. So it ties, and it's got these little doohickeys, and it's super cute. But it's definitely, the measurements. It's small. It's like an extra small. But if you ever have questions on the measurements, then just let me know, because I can answer them for you. Okay, this is a 34 bust, 26 waist, 34 hip. And it is a peachy coral. Looks like a bridesmaid, wedding guest, summer dress. This is another peachy coral thing, and this is Alfred Weber. It is so beautiful, and I think this color is just difficult to find people for. 38 for the bust, like max 36 for the waist, and the hip is like a max 44. It is beautiful. I feel like this came from the dead stock, and I feel like it may have had tags on it, and we took them off because it just doesn't feel, it just doesn't feel like, it feels brand new to me. It's beautiful. This is for like a junior. If you are these measurements, but you're not like 5 feet tall, or not 5 feet tall, like 5'2", 5'3", it's not going to fit you properly. This is a 34 max for the bust. For the waist, it's a 22, and it's an open hip, but you can see, I feel like, my 9-year-old, in a couple years, she could wear this. So if you have a child, this is really, really cute. You can kind of see the patterns like an explorer type situation. And it does come with the original belt. Lighthouses, really cute. I love this dress, and it kills me that I've never been able to find anybody for it, but it's like a 32 bust and then 22 inch hip, 32, 22, but oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I love it. And now it's only $15 because I had it for so long. And also I'm just, you know, still trying to get rid of enough clothing. I want to get down to one rack, and I'm not even close. So try to help me out, buy some clothes. 36 bust, 26, 38. This comes with the original belt too. It's a little peplum, silky number. Super beautiful. I love it. 15. This one, you'll probably need an undershirt for, like a little black camisole. 38. Flat, it's 24, and it can go up to probably like 32. And then it's open on the bottom. So it is, again, a peplum, but open here. There's an elastic waist. It's kind of it's like tiny little flowers. And then this little Laura Ashley wannabe dress. It's max 36 for the bust. Flat on the waist is like a 24, but it can go up to a 32, and it is open. Little lace collar. 15. This little 70s number. This is a 36 bust, 28 flat up to 34 waist, and 38 hip. Max 40 for the hip. Little tie neck. Love these colors too. So this one is one of the little Bridgerton dresses that I got. Are you guys excited for the new season of Bridgerton? I can't wait. I did not think I was going to like the show. I thought it sounded so stupid, and I'd never read the books, and I got addicted after watching just the first season. 32 for the bust, 24 for the waist, and probably like a 30 for the hip. It is very small. It is beautiful. Gorgeous lace, little bow in the back. Super, super, super dainty and delicate. This one is small too. We've had this one forever. Let's see, what did Karen start it at? So let's see, I guess it started at 75, and then it went to 40, and now it's at 15. It is also tiny, teeny tiny, 32 like max for the bust. It is a side zipper. The waist is like a 21. You could possibly stretch it to a 22, and then it's open otherwise. It is beautiful. It's like white with it's like silver thread throughout it. It is absolutely beautiful. $15. Gorgeous. $36 bust, flat. The waist is 24. It can go up to 32, and the hip is at 38. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I did that. Super cute, really pretty. Navy on the bottom, even if it might look black, it is a deep navy. is like a pinkish peach floral. It is 36 for the bust. Flat, the waist is 22. It can go up to 34. It is elastic, open hip. Little pink, like 80s, 90s number, 38 for the bust. Like 30 flat for the waist. Looks like it can go up to about a 34. It is open. It does have belt loops. No, so it is like a hot pink. I feel like it looks a little bit red, but it's not. It is hot pink. This is a teeny tiny pink dress, 34 bust, 26-inch waist, and open hip. We're almost done. Almost 6 I did. Yeah, I already did those. Okay. All right. This has fringe on the bottom and it is amazing. 34 to 36-inch bust. It is stretchy material. 28-inch max for the waist. And sorry. $34 for the hip. So it's hard. So that's all fringe on the bottom. Has the bow, super low V. Back is plain, just a back zipper. And then, yeah, it's kind of hard. It's almost hard to see the fringe, but it's there and it's beautiful. I feel like I have that in white, but I think that's sold. Okay, so this one is a, like up to a 36-inch bust. It is a drop waist with metallic threading throughout. It's gonna be like a 34 waist and then up to a 40 for a hip. But I would suggest lowering those measurements just for fit purposes. You can see metallic threading throughout. A little white dress. And this is a 38-inch bust with a we're gonna say 27-inch waist, and then max 36 hip. It is like knit. You can obviously kind of see through it. You'll have to wear a slip underneath. Okay, this one is going to be a 38-inch bust. The waist, maybe like a 32-inch waist, but that can be cinched in quite a bit. And then an open hip. There we go. A little hot pink Hawaiian dress, 42, and then about 50 all the way down after the bust. gorgeous little lounge dress. And these robes are all going to be like smalls. So I'm going to show you the robes like extra small to small for this one. Let's see, pattern. This one is definitely an extra small. It is teeny tiny. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Measurement on this one. It's also, I feel like, almost for a child. I mean, 32, but you know, you need to be very petite in order for this to fit properly. The pattern is adorable, and this one is going to be more of like a small medium. Gray stripe. Okay, let's do hats. Splicing this in really fast to say that there is a flat $10 shipping fee. And so that's for US shipping. So it's no matter how much you order. So if you order just like one $5 necklace, it's still a $10 shipping fee. It's just flat across the board. I can guarantee you that for most of you, that won't cover the actual cost of shipping. So it's a way to make it easier for me to just kind of roll it out. International shipping, you will need, we'll go ahead and we'll figure that out together, and we'll get you an exact quote. Okay, so that's it. So the items are either $5, $10, $15, but there's a flat $10 shipping fee in the US. Okay, I came in here to sit down because I made the mistake of wearing boots with heels because it's cold and I want to wear my cute boots, but oh my gosh, my feet are hurting. So, okay, these are all $5 accessories. These hats will be shipping in, for the most part, the same poly mailers that these sale items usually ship in. You will more than likely, I mean, like, they're not going to be shipped like in like a hard box, like, you know, with styrofoam, and like you're going to have to probably reshape them depending on what it is. Most of the ones that I've picked are flat already. So $5 hats, a lot of them have like the little tags inside of them, but I don't really have time to show everything. So it's just this little white beige pillbox hat. You know, if you have certain questions about the hats, obviously my hair's up, so it's going to be difficult for me to do that. This one is really old and does have wear, but oh my gosh, how Anne of Green Gables is that? It's so cute. You know, if you have questions about certain hats, definitely reach out and let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and show them, but this is the type of hat that, like, I'm nervous to ship in the poly mailer because of how, you know, if I just feel like it's going to not travel well in a poly mailer. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to you. It's $5 for the hats, which is an amazing deal. So if you love it, then $5 for the hat, and just know that, you know, you're gonna have to do some reshaping when it comes to. These were all part of a large storage unit buyout. It was, so I can't even tell you how many hats. I mean, it had to have been over 300, and a lot of them have been given away to subscribers. I think this one is way too big. Save that. This is like a little velvet beret, but it is just a ribbon on the inside, so it is gonna be difficult to get that on. And so some of them, you know, I mean, I will just go ahead and say, you know, all of them might have a little bit of damage, whether that's, you know, like ripped netting, which I can't imagine that this netting isn't ripped somewhere, but it doesn't, I don't know. I can't see any ripped netting, but on this one, but you know, they might have some spots. It's the same, it's kind of like the same rules. My hair's gonna drive me bananas. Guys, I need to get a cut. Need to figure out my mop. Yeah, it's gonna just follow like the same kind of general rules that I say with any vintage clothing that we have, which is it might have wear, it might have a spot. We check everything over. But obviously sometimes things are missed, and every item is vintage. And you know, I mean, I do feel like, you know, our prices do reflect that we don't go to the lengths that a lot of the store owners do. If we did, everything would be significantly more expensive, because it takes a lot of work to do all of the stuff that they do. And that's why their dresses are so expensive. And I don't know why I'm sure this one's probably too. I mean, I guess if you love it, I can try to fit into the poly mailer, but you will definitely have to do even more reshaping than already is needed. How big are you? Too big. Too big. Okay. Here is this, which is really interesting. Like the brim. So that's fun. Let me put these back. Is this real fur? I don't think so. Original designs by Mariana. You know, and most of the hats are gonna fit like an average to small head, but if you have questions about a certain one, just let me know. And again, most of these have like again, if you're a fan of like, you know, different kinds of tags and designers, it's the back of it. That is too big. Oh, I had shown this one before and it's so cool. You know, like a beret, it is a little bit misshapen, I feel like, on the back. Hats are just, they're not my specialty. They're not my forte. I don't know hardly anything. I hardly know anything about, so I feel like, and this is another one that I feel like could get damaged in, but for $5, you know, for you to have to do some reshaping, again, I feel like that's fair. That's a fair deal. This one, and then back. I bought a mannequin head and I spray painted it like this copper penny color, and it just looks mildly inappropriate, and so I'm not going to use it. Because there are some hats that I'm going to try to sell. This is a lot of tulle. I feel like, oh, and then this goes over. So, but it's not, it's almost like you would just pin it on your hair, because there's not really any interior, but it's really interesting and fun. I don't know. Most of these hats are the ones that are, you know, I haven't been able to find homes for. So this one has a lot of wear, but like you can see, it has wear on the side there. I guess she had 48 on it. Let's see, is there a tag? So this is Hattie Carnegie, a Hattie Carnegie original. I should have probably researched that. I don't know if this is worth a lot of money or not, but it's really cool. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. It just does have a lot of wear. Let's see here. Paris import. This is smaller. I'm gonna try to get the hats in under 10. I feel like it's a little bit smaller. Again, I'm nervous about it getting crunched, because to ship in our boxes would just defeat the whole purpose of the pricing on this. The only thing that makes the pricing make halfway a little bit of sense is that it's shipped in a poly mailer, which can be significantly cheaper, and they are just cheaper to purchase, poly mailers are, than our boxes. This one, but I do worry. Okay, a couple more hats. So this one, actually, you can see like the beading on it needs to be redone. It's the interior. So that's one of those really fun little fascinators. It's not a fascinator, it's cute. Like a pillbox with a veil. Another one of these. So And I do, again, I'm going to reiterate that, you know, for any hat that's not supposed to sit like on the top or the side of your head, it's there, you know, I just feel like, because a lot of these I would keep if I didn't feel like they were so tight, but I have a lot of hair, and I know that sounds like, that almost sounds stupid, like, oh, you have a lot of hair, like, you know, what, I don't know, but it seems to matter. Like, I can't, like, it's like my hair like poofs it out. I don't know. This looks like it got, oh, I think something's missing from it. Maybe another bow. We're not gonna do that. This one is $5, like a little headband, but it does need work. I think this is real fur. I'm pretty sure. I love these hats. I don't know why everybody doesn't love these. I think they're so fun, but I know it's an acquired taste, but even just like for costumes, I love it. Some of the flowers are a little bit loose. Same with this one. Some of the flowers are a little bit loose. This one's, we should still start wearing floral hats again. Little beret, but it is not elastic, it's a ribbon. Another little beret. Still, it looks almost like elastic, but it is not. Folio, New York. This is going to be modern. So this is a modern thing. This is kind of, no. I mean, this needs to be cleaned up. It's got other hat stuff on it, but it's really interesting. So that's like the front. So it's really old. If anybody wants to date that for me, you can. Valerie Modes. Little beret, velvet. Ribbon inside, not elastic. This is fun. Again, just a little on the side. $5 purses, they have damage. You can see, you know, like the white is kind of not great, but the interior is totally fine. And I am sure that there are some of the popcorn beads. Yeah, popcorn beads are missing. There's some right there. Yeah, but it's cute. And for $5, can't beat it. This one as well, $5. You can tell the metal just has a lot of wear. Popcorn beading on this looks really good to me. And the interior is damaged right there, but it's $5. And that's a great price if you've been wanting a purse like this and you don't plan on showing everybody what is inside, which you shouldn't, because the contents of a lady's purse should be kept secret. It's like a little navy envelope clutch. It does have a hidden chain. There actually, I don't think is really anything wrong with this one. It's just a little $5 envelope clutch. I still have some of these nylons. You do need garters for these. These are not, you know, they're not pantyhose. I don't know what the difference is that you would call them. So, you know, these are like, you know, the different colors, lots of browns, and then I have a red and a yellow. So, I mean, let me know if you want one of those, and we'll pop that in for free if you want one of those. Okay, I have a pair of gloves that are fit sizes 6 to 7. White gloves. I have black gloves, fits all sizes. They are satin. They are beautiful. These were also part of that dead stock buyout. And brown. These are more like cold weather gloves. And again, those are $5. Some jewelry. I have some Aurora Borealis earrings. These are clip backs, so those are those. And then I have these, so those just have a little bit more of the beading. I have this gold furry cat pin brooch. I have this necklace. I don't have that much jewelry, guys, because I actually have a lot of add-on items that I've put up in the shop, or that will be being put up in the shop. So, and I also did have somebody come by the house and they bought a lot of the jewelry. But I have a couple more necklaces. These are single strands. So this one, you know, Aurora Borealis beads, and then this one, and it has a different kind of clasp. Okay. I have this fish necklace, huh? Look at that. Could wear that on a boat trip. This little rhinestone necklace. This little rhinestone choker. This seashell necklace with a long chain. Okay, if you're not interested in pierced earrings, then you can probably just stop watching, because that's all that's left. And yeah. Okay, so starting on pierced earrings. These, and again, these are $5 each. I'm actually just going to show one of each, guys, so that it'll go a little bit faster. These are so pretty. I love those. Just like gold etched hoops. Little black triangles. Pearl clusters. Little silvers. These are like lions. I think you can see pretty well. Sorry, little white dangles. So these are elephants, rhinestones, silver and gold hoops, just pretty basic. These are, it's just plastic. It's not any kind of specialty stone. And I know I keep on having to change the listing on the add-on items, because people will, what's happening is that people are like buying boxes, but then using the add-on code for it. So I've had to change like that. But then something that I never thought I was going to have to change is talking about how materials like are not tested, but that these add-on items are not real materials, because we had somebody when we first started the add-ons, it was like $2 for like, I think I put like $2 pearl earrings, and you know, like vintage, you know, pearl beaded earrings. And she had emailed and was like, so these are clipped together, but it's like just the hoops. And she emailed and she was like, wanted to confirm that these are real pearls before I purchase. And Karen and I were just kind of like, no, like they're not real pearls. You know, we don't test materials, but these are definitely just like plastic beaded things. And I have had a couple people, and it was through add-on items, but then also on eBay, where it's like it's like I say, like a pearl beaded necklace. And in the listing, you know, you have to put, you know, what are the materials. And so these are really pretty. They're like kind of iridescent-y. And I mean, like, obviously, like, if it was real, like, I would put, you know, whatever. And so it's like I have to put like if I put these up on eBay, I would have to write silver tone, not real silver. Because like I could put these up on eBay and be like, buy it now for $2. And somebody would be like, those are real silver, or I got them and they're not stamped. And it's bizarre. And sometimes I do think that people are just like trolling, like just trying to be annoying. But I just don't. It's just silver. I don't know. But it's just funny. So if you go to like the add-on item listings now, it's like there's like a whole paragraph before it even gets to what the item is. Because people freak me out. They get so angry, like when they feel like they've been misled. And again, I do really believe in all my heart that sometimes people do this just to mess with you, or just to like complain, just because they like to complain, or they like to think that they're going to be getting something for free. So if like, you know, they buy, you know, a pair of $5 earrings and they say, you know, oh, well, you said that they were silver and a light pink, but this isn't real silver, you know, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry, you know, I'll get you a refund. And they're like, I don't want a refund. I want to keep the earrings, you know, because like, it's just, everyone's just always trying to get something for free. It's annoying. So I have to put a whole bunch of stuff now in my listings. I think these are like, it's like fruit and pears. These are really cute. But anyways, if any of you are resellers, if you've ever had that happen, like, let me know, because it just kind of blows my mind. These probably are real silver, so that's a good, yeah, so these are stamped $9.25. So I guess if you're like a reseller or you melt stuff down, I feel like $5 is probably really good for that. But I don't. I feel like if I wanted to make more money, I should really buy a metal testing kit. But guys, I like my life. I like where Redbird is right now. I feel like I have just enough work to keep me busy, but not, these are bells. These are like little rainbow bells. You can't really see that very well. These. And I think that's kind of where the whole Lorene thing comes into play too, is it is so much work to style them. Can you see these two are they're attached right now, just because I feel like I'm always losing earrings. There's so much work just to style, but the process of getting those clothes, it's a lot. And it's why you know, Sydney was with us for so long until you know, I really just couldn't afford to keep doing it, because you know, the profit margin is not crazy high over here, and I just wasn't wanting to do the Lorenes as much. But I do miss getting her boxes. She was an excellent shopper and super sweet. She is still super sweet. Okay, couple more dangles. And again, you know, these are $5 each. You know, and I know it's $10 shipping across the board, but like if you see a pair of earrings and that's like all you want, then obviously I'll just weigh it and, you know, we'll take care of it. Because these will not. Okay, I feel like this video is definitely going to be at least an hour. But it is what it is, and I love these. Aren't those fun? Okay. Okay. That's it for now. So I am going to be putting out some little craft boxes on the website. I will also be doing the pre-orders for holiday boxes, which those will ship like within the first week of December to ensure that they get to you, if not before. And I think that's it. So again, just screenshot what you love, send it to info@redbirdvintagebox.com with your shipping address and your PayPal email for invoicing. And again, I'm going to try to get all of this out on Monday, Tuesday at the latest. And if you have any questions about anything, go ahead and email. I do have some plans on Sunday, more like in the evening time. So if I don't get back to you like late afternoon Sunday, if you have a question, then I will definitely get back to you first thing Monday morning. And all invoices, you know, I mean, it's not like there can't really be like a time limit thing, because really if you don't pay it within like, I don't know, 10 hours, I'm usually like, okay, they decided to not get it. I'm not going to hassle you about it. It's just going to move on to the next person. You know, I will email you, got it, sent your invoice. And then if you look and you don't have your invoice, then go ahead and email me. Because sometimes I enter a letter wrong or something. And so definitely you'll let me know if you don't see it. So I think that is it. Okay, thank you for watching. Hopefully you saw something that you loved. Keep an eye on the shop. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving, if you do Thanksgiving, and the start of the whole festive holiday season is going great for all of you. Thank you.